Hi, my name is Mike. Welcome to the Wannabe Ambassador channel. This video is my first English video and I'm going to be talking about a new whiskey that hit the market last week, which is the Aberargie Inaugural release. Aberargie is a new distillery owned by the Morrison Scotch Whisky Distillers, who also own brands like Mactella, Carnmore Single Cask and Old Perth blends, which are also very delicious. But we're here to talk about a new inaugural bottling from their new distillery. The distillery was established in 2017 and it is a farm-to-bottle distillery. So the farm it's based on has around 300 acres of land around it and it's 7 miles underneath Perth in Scotland. The Aberargie Inaugural release has 48.2% alcohol, and on the back of the bottle we can even see the transparency that Aberargie is working with towards us, which is very nice to see nowadays. Cask selection, 50% bourbon barrels, 50% sherry casks, and barley type even, with 48% being Lorette malt and 52% Golden Promise, the chosen one of the Scottish barley types. I hear you screaming at the screen right now. How does it taste? Let's check it out. I was able to pour myself a wee dram beforehand. Or did I? You don't know, this is a YouTube video. It could be apple juice for all I know. You know. Anyway, so how does it taste? On the nose, I have light notes of caramel, a bit of woodiness, and this bright golden apple note, you know, like when they're almost overripe and they're really like fruity and yummy. That's what I have on the nose. On the palate, it's a beautifully balanced dram. It's 48.2%, as I stated before, which is beautiful for us whiskey drinkers, nerds who are into higher ABV essentially. It's just very pleasant, very well balanced. Classic, more dry fruit notes from the sherry casks with woody vanilla bourbon type taste. And at the back, there's something green. Aberargie itself in the tasting notes talks about a lingering herbal finish. I'm not that good in herb tasting notes, but there is something greenish at the end. Cannot really put my finger on it, but it is there. Lovely dram. Lovely dram. This would also be a beautiful daily dram if it wasn't an inaugural bottling, limited release of course, as all of them are, and if you could get it for a daily dram amount. Maybe if you're one of the Morrison family and you can indulge in, let's say, 1,000 bottles, you could live on that. Yeah, you could totally live on the Aberargie Inaugural release. But anyway, to close this video off, I really like the bottle. I really like what they're doing in Aberargie. I love the transparency they're giving us as the whiskey nerd community about the barley type, about the cask selection. It's just really nice to see. And I really like how Morrison Company is essentially working with whiskey as a whole. I'm going to do some more videos about them, mainly for the Mactella ranch over here, because they are like delicious and they're my favorite smoky whiskeys right now. Also because of the price point, right? 75 euros. This is also 75 euros. Unfortunately, already sold out over here. You're gonna have to hunt for them a little bit, I guess. But yeah, if you can get your hands on this, get a bottle, try it out on your own. And with that, I hope your next dram is gonna be tasty. Sláinte.